thank you on behalf of the welfare, because we have a few members who joined the welfare, especially last year. But before I continue, I want to invite all the committee members present. I want to give an apology for our secretary. Both secretaries are not with us. Ann Amutos Sekaja had an apology. Alice is unwell. She was to come, but she's unwell. Moses Ouma, who is our treasurer, the mother is quite sick and in a very wanting situation, so he could not travel. Actually, he dropped in the last 2 days before this workshop because of the condition of his mother. So he did not come. So I request Dorcas and Samuel, we call him Big Sam, to come over. And any other committee member who is with us, it can't see. Any other committee member from the welfare, you come over. Help me with that seat. The seat. You cannot stand for long. Yeah, I want them to just say a word of hi. Then if they have something to say before I proceed with... there is a lot of noise. A lot of noise. Hello? A lot of noise. We want to listen to one another so that we understand the aspects before us. So I want to give this chance to our sister Dorcas so that she can say a word or two so that I continue. Then we have our organizing secretary so that he also says a word.
Praise God, members. Yeah, my name is Dorcas Mulunda, as you are all aware. For those who are here earlier, I am the Vice Secretary to Alice of St. Stephen's to the IHF Welfare. So everyone is welcome. You can join as per details that you will be told by the chair. It is a very important group, and in every organization, the welfare is always important. We cannot just be singers, choir members, choristers, choir directors, and we don't have a welfare. The welfare is key to everything, everywhere. When you are in a welfare, in every group, you stand with your head tall everywhere you go. So you are kindly requested to join so that we don't just stay scattered as if we don't understand ourselves. Thank you.
Praise God. Bwana sifiwe. Kama eva ziwe. My name, I'd mentioned my name earlier, but I can repeat. Samuel Shikuku Boga. I'm from St. Peter's Cathedral, Siaya. Besides that, I'm a welfare official as an OS organizing secretary. What I want to remind you, which I think you all know, is that unity is, yeah. If you are not united with any group anywhere, even where you are staying, you'll just be hanging alone. So the purpose of our welfare is to unite us when we have problems or when we are celebrating certain things here and there. We have regulations and rules and the areas that we cover within our welfare. I think the chairman will give you a brief of it, or even if it is details, you'll know from him. Please try and join us. Don't just hang there in the IF, and when you have a problem, you want us to assist you out of the welfare. You might think that we are that selfish, but no. We want us to unite together so that we pull together to make work easier. Welcome to the welfare.
Thank you. Clap for them. I want to invite our Executive Director, Mandalanga, who is also by default one of us in the welfare, to say a few remarks before I continue.
Hello. I'll not say much. The initiative by this gentlemen and ladies came up and they said it's important that you stand with one another when there's time of need. And remember, there have been cases of death, weddings, and other things which have come to our attention, and we've not been able to manage it. So, under the guidance of our big brother Sam, Dorcas, Jeff, and others, Alice, and the rest, they formed a committee that can be able to steer and help us regionally. We sing together, then it means you also stand with one another in times of need. And you never know when it occurs. It occurs at a time maybe you're not even able to get a single shilling next to you. But with the effort of friends from the region, then you're able to get some relief in terms of your need. So, for what they have been doing, but the team is still small, the membership is still low, but problems are many, and they come at a time we don't anticipate. So it's good and important that you take part, be a part of this, so that we share when there's a problem. We don't want to stand aside and look at you, maybe you have a need, and we can help, and then the office here says he or she is not in our register. It would be nice for us to stand together individually, and you can inform your choristers, they become part of it, so that you have a big movement that can support one another in the region. So thank you, Chairman. I like the work you're doing, but I believe you can get more support members. Thank you.
A clap for our director. Now, why the welfare? One, I'll be very brief, because we have a financial report for the same, but I will not read it here. Our treasurer is not with us, but I'll just say a few things pertaining to this welfare in a very brief way. But now, why the welfare? One, we realized one thing. When our members, especially who are in this forum, had issues before, we were finding it very difficult for us to cater for the needs of the members. If a director loses a kin, or you have a wedding, or you have something else that needs financial attention, what we were doing is trying to mobilize the members in the group so that these members can have some funds for you. We thought as a IHF family that we needed to have a welfare. And that is how this IHF welfare group came about. Amma came in, and right now the only registered members are 30. And if we look at our choirs, we were doing an average of 2,700 members of our choirs. So 30 means that's just a drop in the ocean. Isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know why the members are hesitating to get into this welfare, and the terms and conditions for this welfare are very simple and very cheap. One, you just need a subscription, registration of 1,000 shillings, Kenya shillings. That is equivalent to 18,000 Tanzanian shillings and 22,500 Ugandan shillings. That is how cheap it is. You register with only 18,000 Tanzanian shillings. You register with 22,500 Ugandan shillings or 1,000 shillings, Kenyan shillings. That is one. Two, in this welfare, there was a suggestion last year that every time we have our executive director, Daniel Madalanga, the way he runs this program, when there is a function for this IHF, Daniel Madalanga uses his own resources to come here in Rira, if it is in Tanzania, to go to Tanzania. And as a welfare, there was a suggestion last year that if the membership and we have enough funds, we will not let our director be using his own finances. Clap for that because I know it is a good idea. Is it not a good idea? Two, for your own good, this welfare is looking for funds elsewhere, not you alone. We are looking for funds elsewhere such that the monetary rewards that were being given during our IHF can come back. Is it not a good idea? Clap properly because that will benefit you. Currently, we are engaging with the one government of one country, and we are in a very advanced stage. We might, I'm saying we might get funds from that country. And if we get those funds before we come here in October, know that this year, when you win a trophy here, it will go hand in hand with cash. Is it not good? Why are you not registering? Why do you want to be left out? And you are the people who will benefit from that money. It is not Jeff. It is not the chairman. It is not the organizing secretary. It is not the secretary. It will be you. So I'm urging members to register. Three, the same welfare is looking for money. We were discussing with the executive director, and we were saying if this welfare can have at least 10 million in its own account, when you are coming for this workshop, we will have reserved for you a hotel to come and sleep without dipping down your hands in the pocket. Are you getting me? Or the director, if you are called a director, the only person we will exempt from maybe paying for the hotel will be the chairman, secretary of the choir. That one the church will do. But any choir director, this welfare will cater for you. That is, if we get the funds. And we will get them. We are a people of faith. Amen? We are people of faith. So, choir directors, I should see you in the list. Because if you are not registered in the welfare, kuja ulale kwa rumu yako na pesa zako. You will sleep in your own room with your own money. But if you are in the welfare, we are not forcing anybody to get into the welfare. Just get me right. We are not forcing anybody. We just urge you kindly, join the welfare. Because this welfare, if it grows, you'll also grow. You'll also grow. Monthly subscriptions for the welfare will be, has been, and will be 200 shillings, Kenyan shillings. That will be 5,000 Ugandan shillings. I don't know, Tanzanian shillings multiplied by 18. That is 200 times 18. 6,000? Oh, 3,600. That is Tanzanian shillings. So, 200 Kenya shillings, 3,600 Tanzanian, 5,000 Ugandan shillings. That's monthly subscription. And up to now, we have 30 members of this welfare, and we are urging more and more to come on board so that we are able to move as a group. The last one. During last year but one, we had members who had functions. Either a sorrowful function or a joyful celebration. We catered for all of them, and some of them are here. I can see some of them are here. So they can be witnesses. That is, this is not just a myth. It's something that is working. Something that is working. We reached a point where we thought, and we were just discussing amongst ourselves, we thought, what if we say every choir director, we say, because we will be catering for your needs at some point, we say that every choir master of IHF, we make it mandatory. It is not coming from me, it will come from you, because this is like a public participation. We say every choir director of every choir is mandatory that you be in the welfare. Because after we get the funds, because I'm telling you, we are engaging with a country and we are at advanced stage. If you see people reaching a deputy president of that country, then it means that welfare, what do we call it, proposal is at a high, yes. It's almost in an advanced stage. So what we are saying is, choir directors, be an example. Get into the welfare because it will benefit you and your choir members. It will benefit you plus your church. Because the church, if now the welfare can be able to cater for your needs, that burden will come away, it will turn now to the welfare, and we remove it from our churches. And our churches will now be able even to send more representatives through their kitties. Choir directors, every choir director who is here, just wave. Are we agreeing that we will join the welfare? Are we? Just give yourselves a clap. I said a clap, not claps. Just a clap. Thank you. Choir chairman, encourage your members to join the welfare. Because if the welfare grows, then we will be able to move. The clergy who are here, Reverend Patrick Mulayo, Venerable Odingo, encourage your people to join the welfare, because those burdens will come from you. Now turn them to us so that we lighten the burden for you. Our brother Mumota, just stand. I know you have in Tanzania, you have groups, WhatsApp groups for the singers and for the choir directors. Encourage them, because if I may rate the 3 countries, Tanzania has the least number of members in the welfare. So encourage the members to join the welfare. Thank you. Ugandan brothers and sisters, thank you, because you are the biggest number. Kenyan brothers and sisters, munaniangusha, munachoma kale kapicha, munachoma kale kapicha. Promise me through your hands that you will join the welfare. Now, can you do it musically? Soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Hey, you can be that good. Right. Hey. Stand. Say Uganda, eh? Simama. Sema Tanzania, eh? Simama. Thank you. That's just a style. Thank you very much for listening. If you need to register today, and you need not to have the whole amount, you can start from a humble beginning going up. See our sister, register with her. Stand. See our sister, register with her, or our brother, whoever you see, both of them, you'll get registered and we will move as a team. God bless you and do you good. Any question? All right, I'm being reminded by our organizing secretary that the 200 shillings, you may ask what the 200 shillings does. That's part of your savings. When you give a monthly subscription of 200 shillings, that is part of your savings. So anything that happens to you, we will go back to our pockets, now the members, then look at the way you have been doing it, and we now give you according to your contribution. Is it understood? Any question? Yes. Julius, where is Julius?
Let me come in front of the camera. My name is Jeremiah Mauti from Nairobi. You said that whoever doesn't have can do in portions. Maybe someone for the sake of accountability, is it possible for someone to give like an annual subscription at once or something like that?
Oh, yes. A very good question. Clap for him. I remember Samuel Buoga, who is our organizing secretary. Last year, he paid the whole year. Clap for him. You can pay one off. One off. Because sometimes it is not that we don't have money. Sometimes we forget. Isn't that true? So if you do 200 shillings times 12 months, how much is that? Kenyan shillings. I'm now working with Kenyan shillings. 2,400. That's around 48,000 Ugandan shillings. You can give it once. 60,000. You can give it once. And that is it. So that now you subscribe for the whole year. We meet next year. Another question? Somebody to hand this microphone there.
Okay. Timothy is my name. Mine is a simple one. Thank God that the Ugandan brothers, the Ugandan brethren are more on the welfare. But there is a challenge that we all have. And the challenge is we may not have the finances here now, but may get the finances after this workshop or even sometime within the year, and would like to pass on that payment. Now, with Uganda, our challenge comes when we are to convert to send the money across the border. You go to a money change, a mobile money agent, and they tell you you have to add some money as a transfer cost. Is there a Ugandan number that we can reach out to and send that money so that members can join? And then a Kenyan number and a Tanzanian number that money can easily be sent to. Thank you.
I want to answer that right away. During the other meeting that we had in Dodoma, you remember we said every Ugandan member should send the money to Ann Amutos. Ann Amutos knows how she sends the money to Moses Ouma. But for now, we have opened an account for the 3 countries. We found our own way. It was very difficult. Moses could have explained it better if he was here. We found a way until we opened an account, a bank account, for the 3 countries. Any other country which will come, we will know how to do it. Because there is an Equity Bank in Tanzania, there is an Equity Bank in Uganda, there is an Equity Bank in Kenya. So now it was very easy for us now to have an account. So we will give that account on the wall so that you deposit directly to the Equity Bank. Then, after you, let me finish so that you react to that. So that when you deposit that money to the Equity Bank, you will send us the slip through the WhatsApp. We update your list. Thank you.
The other one is, please give us Ann's number. Many of us work with our phones and may not have time to go to the bank. So the phone is easier. Read the number, we note it down. When we get the money, we just transfer from our phones.
Ugandan brethren, take this number. But the bank account will be on the wall so that if you have an Equity Bank around you, you can deposit that money. No, I don't have the account right now because our treasurer is not with us.
Equity Bank has a pay bill number where you can still transfer your money from your mobile money to the bank direct, and then the message sent. Once the account is there, you'll be able to do that.
Again, the reason as to why I'm saying I don't have the details for the account, it was just done the other day. And Moses is unreachable. I was trying to reach him so that he sends me the account number so that I give you the account number. But that one will come on the wall. Maybe not later than today. Not later than today. But as our brother is explaining, we have a pay bill number for the Equity Bank for the 3 countries. I know when you are at home and you want to deposit money into your Equity Bank, there is a Momo number that they give you. In Uganda, they call it Momo number, isn't it? Yes, there is a Momo number so that you can transfer the money directly from your phone to the Equity Bank. So after we provide the Equity number, the Equity account number, now you can use a Momo number. You just send the money. Then that message that will come to you, you send it on the wall, and we will be able to update you. Yes, Daktari.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I always like simplicity. I have been sending money direct to Moses Ouma without any problem. I am one of those who always pay for a year. Only yesterday, I sent money for one of our colleagues' wedding without any problem. You go to an M-Pesa agent in Uganda, you say, I want to send so much to Kenya to be received as is. Then they will tell you, add little money, very little money, like you're sending money on our local network. Very simple. Use Ouma's M-Pesa number and send your money direct. To snap of the screen of whoever sent for you, WhatsApp to Ouma.
Have you understood that? So there is no reason for you to say that it is difficult. But for the way Dr. Nyero is saying, we may simplify this thing further. Ann's number is 0772 for our brethren in Uganda, not Kenya or Tanzania. In Tanzania, we have a brother called Semugu. Semugu is the one that coordinates in Tanzania. But in Uganda, 0772 404 253. 0772 404 253. For Kenyan brethren, Ann Amutos Sekaja. For our brethren in Kenya, you can send directly to our treasurer, 0720. Even in Uganda, you can still do the same, but now you have to put plus 254. When you want to send money, go to global, then you'll be able to send money to Moses directly. So Moses' number is 0720 363 940. I repeat, 0720, but for Ugandans you have to put plus 254. For Kenyans you just send directly 0720 363 940. For Tanzanian brethren, I don't know whether Mr. Mota you have Semugu's number. You can take it so that you also share with others. 0787 Emmanuel Semugu 0787 854 807. I repeat, 0787 854 807. We will be engaging more with our governments. The other thing we are planning as a welfare was to sponsor one of our choirs to attend the World Assemblies of Choirs in Australia, because right now it is usually in in Israel, but right now Israelites are at war. So we are thinking, we have a 5-year plan that the welfare will sponsor one choir from IHF family, especially one of the choirs that will have an average of, winning more in the IHF. We'll do the averages. The best choir that will be chosen by the secretariat will be sponsored to attend a World Assemblies of Choirs in Australia. So that was also one of our aims and our objectives. Is it not good? Does it not need apuoyo? It is not my language. Sio mdomo changu. So, we will work on those modalities as we continue engaging with you. We love you. We need you in the welfare. Any other question, maybe, before I wind up? Are we satisfied? Have we understood? Silence means no. Have we understood? Thank you very much. May God bless you. Continue supporting your welfare because it is your benefit. God bless you so much. Yes, Canon.
Praise God. Mukama yebazibwe. Mukama mulungi. Ekiseera kyona. Izina lyange loluganda. Nze Samuel Kabanda. Mbona munacheka? In 2017 I was baptized as Kabanda in Mitiana diocese. I just wanted to tell you that I have a witness. I'm witnessing something very big in my life. This year, 2024, I'll be choir director for 50 years. I started conducting choirs as a choir director on 22nd February 1974, Holy Trinity Church, Anglican Church, Holy Trinity Maho. So please pray for me so that I can get away. Those Kenyan choir directors, we must make a party. We must celebrate. Thank you.
Hey, that needs a better one. I don't know whether you, a minute. I don't know whether you know what it means to conduct a choir for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50 good years. I have my friend with me. You know, men who are atu fichi miaka. We don't hide our ears. Gilbert, stand up. Gilbert, stand up. How many years are you? You are 50. So when you are when you are being born, he was conducting a choir. Can you see the years now? The years he has conducted the choir. They are here. Let's give Canon a better clap. Discipline. There is another one who is whispering behind my back here. 36 years. Is it not also an achievement? It calls for discipline, resilience, and optimism. You have to be very resilient for you to conduct a choir for over 50 years. You know, I am a product of some of these people here. Lugalie stand, with all due respect. That man you are seeing there is one of my mentors. I know if he is very frank with you, he'll also tell you 40-something. 48. Oh, yes. 48 years. Seruyange. Where is Charles Seruyange? He has gone out. I know he'll tell me 45 to 50 there. Dad, stand up. How many years? 46. Christine Chiganda, stand up. How many years? 42. Anybody from 40 and above, stand up. Anybody from 40 years, stand up. Ho ho. Can you see seniors? Are you seeing seniors?
42.
42. Mchungaji, our reverend, is 42 years in music.
You want my age?
Not age. I'm saying training a choir for over 40 years and above.
Yeah.
Sorry? $42. Thank you very much.
Yeah. My name is Shadrach Wamwai. I've been in a choir leadership for 49 years.
49 years. Wow.
Mine may not be in 45, but I'm 40. But by God's grace, I was elected and appointed to conduct a choir at a royal wedding for my Kavaka, who is my king. So to me, that's an achievement, a life achievement.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Aha.
Conducting choir from 1981, 43 years.
Wow. And you can see, now, just hold on. Hold on there. You can see everybody who is standing here, if that person has conducted the choir for 40 years, they look very young. Do we agree? This man, I'm telling you, if he walks up there in the streets there, you'll see a young lady saying, yes. Doesn't he look young? It is the grace of God. Let's hear. Yes.
45.
45. A clap for him. These are senior musicians.
I started in 1977. That is 53 years.
Wow. 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 We need to appreciate this man.
I'd like to contradict you a bit. When you say the choir directors are looking, it's not true. Once you're old, you're old. For instance, like me, I'm 64 years old. And I've been conducting the choir for 50 years. My witness is Canon Blasto.
Wow. Wow. Over 50 years.
We've been together with him. The name is Kenneth Msedi from Taita Taveta.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very young man, energetic.
I've done that for 46 years.
Wow.
And remember, I've also conducted before your heads of state. That is when they visit, to our country. I've done that with the other heads of state of the world.
Wow.
So we praise God for
wow.
that. Thank you.
Clap for him. I am a witness. I'm a witness. You are talking the truth. I'm a witness.
45 years.
Wow.
Two as a trainee and 43 as a more active conductor.
Wow. Doesn't Andrew look young?